Um, I didn't know there was a teleprompter, so I wrote my speech on this cards like an idiot. First of all, I just want to acknowledge every song in this category is a banger, and obviously my Barbie compatriots who wrote such brilliant songs. My songwriting partner, Andrew Wyatt, couldn't be here tonight, so he said I could speak on our behalf unless I say something dumb, and then he's never met me. So we'd like to first thank Ryan Gosling, who even though, yes, can't really gloss over that, he really brought this song to life, and even though he swears that he did not sing this song, that Ken sung this song, whoever sung this song, it's a songwriter's dream to have someone bring such an incredible performance, and really, he made the world fall in love with this song the way that he made the world fall in love with his portrayal of the character, so thank you to Ryan Gosling. And as much as Ryan defined the song, the initial inspiration, everything else about it come from the words of Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach. We've had never written a song like Ken before. We probably will never again, and that might be a good thing. But we were so inspired by their script and the emotions that as soon as we put it down, we were bursting. We were basically running to the piano. And I think what really got its hooks in us, beyond the brilliant comedy and the very powerful underlying message about the near impossible task and thankless task of being a woman in today's society, of course, was the journey of these two characters, who are just looking for their purpose in life, despite being literally put in boxes because they're Barbie and Kens, and searching for that. And I lost my place, so I'm going to go back to these things for a second. That was the seed of our song, that emotional yearning. And when the line first came into my head, I'm just Ken, anywhere else I'd be a 10. Of course, I thought it was funny, but then it also spoke to these more vulnerable moments that we've all had in our lowest points in life, where you're like, am I in the right place? And will anyone appreciate me? Am I Knuff? Although Knuff was Greta's words, by the way. Kennedy was ours, despite what Ryan Gosling says. I guess when the song really started to resonate and strike a bit of this chord, and I noticed on TikTok and all these kind of young men and school-age boys posting these videos, I went on this sort of deep dive into the internet, which is not always a good thing. But I started to see like this very real crisis of masculinity in young boys, and the crazy loneliness and isolation and suicide rates quadrupling. And this is where Andrew Wyatt now says that he doesn't know me and he knows nothing about this speech, so I'm sorry. But I just really, I thought about that, and the one thing that I kept reading when I was reading these things that the people were saying online was that nobody knows me very well. And that's not what we meant to do when we were writing this song. We were writing it from there, but we understood why we struck this chord. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, I don't really know what I'm trying to say, but what it ties into, I guess, is Ken's journey, and even through all his crazy rage and his frustrated masculinity, and where he ends up at the end of the film, which I think all boys, we just want to be good, and we believe in gender equality. We just want somebody to show us how to be good, maybe, in today's world. So yeah, maybe the answer to that is not in a 70-year-old crotchless doll who owns no house or car. But I do think that the fact that Greta in this huge film validates this idea just for a moment and gives voice to this, just shows her heart. And basically in a film, to weave our song into the fabric of a film which cleverly, subversively deals with about 10,000 years of gender inequality, to give 11 minutes to the boys who feel a little fragile, who just want to cry, dance, and roll around and hold each other's hand for a minute is really wonderful. So thank you so much for that, Greta. And thank you to the HCA for this award. And yeah, and thank you for fucking listening to me while I was dribbling on with this thing. And thank you very much.